Ridden by Steve Cawthon, riding for the 10th time in the race. He won it once in '87. 2 is Rock Hopper, ridden by Walter Swinburne, riding for the 9th time. He won it once on Shergar in 1981. 3 is Sadler's Hall, ridden by Willie Carson, having his 16th ride in the race. He's won it 4 times. 4 is Sapience, ridden by Ray Cochrane, having his 4th ride. 5 is Terriman, ridden by Michael Roberts, riding in the race for the 5th time. He won it first time in 1988. 6 is Jeune, having his 2nd ride, Michael Hills. 7, Silver Wisp, was already won £100 for his lad Mick Fogarty for being adjudged the best turned out horse. That's the prize given by the sponsors, ridden by Paul Edery, having his 2nd ride in the race. And number 8, the red-hot favourite from Ireland, the winner of the Budweiser Irish Derby, ridden by Stephen Craine, riding in the race for the 1st time. A very hot favourite. As I say, here's how they bet.
And the St. Jovite, the money's still coming in for that one. It had its opening price of even money. It's gradually reduced. It's now 5-4 on St. Jovite. Sadler's Hall, 7-2. That's lost a half a point from 4-1, its previous price. Silver Wisp, 8-1. And Jeune, 12-1 from 14. 16-1 Opera House, no movement there at all. Sapience, 20-1, the same price, Rock Hopper. And Terriman is 33.
They're under orders, and they're away. And Saint-Jovite has gone straight into the lead. Saint-Jovite, the odds-on favourite, has gone into the lead. Silver Wisp going up on his inside. Sadler's Hall's on the outer. Then comes Opera House. Behind them comes Sapience. Then Jeune making a run towards the front from the rear. The 2 back markers are Rock Hopper and Terriman, and Saint-Jovite and Stephen Craine being pressed now by Sapience. It's quite a slow pace. Stephen obviously trying to slow them down in the early stages as Sapience goes up on his inside. Then right up there on the outside is Sadler's Hall. Silver Wisp holding his place on the inner. Just in behind them come Opera House. The back marker still is Terriman. And Saint-Jovite on the outside of Sapience in 2nd. Then Sadler's Hall on the outside of Opera House. Behind them comes Jeune, who's moved ahead of Silver Wisp, who's lost a bit of ground. And then comes Rock Hopper, and finally Terriman. Racing out of Swinley Bottom and racing now towards the 7 furlong marker, and as they do so, it's still Saint-Jovite. Saint-Jovite the leader from Sapience in 2nd, and Stephen Craine keeping right out of trouble. Saint-Jovite from Sapience. Then on the outside comes Opera House making a forward move. Sadler's Hall comes next, and then behind him comes Jeune, and then Silver Wisp, on whom Paul Edery hasn't moved yet. Then Rock Hopper, and finally Terriman. And Saint-Jovite now being chased by Opera House, who moves into 2nd. Sapience on the inside, but going 3rd now is Jeune, who moves up on the outside. Sapience 4 and 5, Sadler's Hall. Little gap to Silver Wisp, who's got a lot to do, has been chasing along now and who's not getting anywhere. Saint-Jovite, the odds-on favourite, races towards the home turn. The clear leader from Opera House, Jeune. Sapience on the inner. Then comes Sadler's Hall. A gap to Silver Wisp. You can almost count him out of it. Then comes Rock Hopper, and finally Terriman. And all by himself, Saint-Jovite, the favourite, is well clear. The Budweiser Irish Derby winner from in 2nd place. Opera House 3rd on the outside, making good progress now is Sadler's Hall. Then comes Sapience in 4th, racing into the closing stages, and Saint-Jovite and Stephen Craine have it absolutely sewn up. The King George VI and Queen Elizabeth Diamond Stakes of 1992 is one a furlong out as Saint-Jovite strides clear. It's going to be close for the minor placings, but at the line, Saint-Jovite wins it brilliantly. 2nd is Sadler's Hall, 3rd Opera House, 4 Sapience, 5 is Rock Hopper, 6, 7 and 8 are Terriman, Silver Wisp and Jeune. And so the result of the 1992 King George VI and Queen Elizabeth Diamond Stakes. First, number 8, Saint-Jovite, owned by Mrs. Virginia Croft Payson, trained by Jim Bolger, and ridden by Stephen Craine after his 1st ride in the race. 2nd was number 3, Sadler's Hall, owned by Lord Weinstock, trained by Michael Stout and ridden by Willie Carson. And 3rd was number 1, Opera House, owned by Sheikh Mohammed, trained by Michael Stout and ridden by Steve Cawthon. And 4th, running for the 3rd successive year, was number 4, Sapience.
8, Saint-Jovite, 5-4 on favourite. 2nd, number 3, Sadler's Hall, 7-2. third, number 1, Opera House, 14 to 1.